Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony Picks Morning Show. I'm Tony T. We're with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving live free picks for today's card. And in today's show, we'll have picks for you here from, well, we've got a 16-game card from Major League Baseball, so we'll try to get the doubleheader in today between the Cubs and the Brewers after Game 2 was rained out. Cubs won the first game. We have picks from you as well from the WNBA card. And, of course, guys, hit us up with that like, that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. It really helps us build up our audience. And we'll do here is I'll introduce the cappers and get right to the picks as we don't mess around here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Chris, what's going on?
Oh, not much. Glad to be back. Came back from traveling there. Took a whole day to recover from Knoxville, all that orange up there. But we're glad to be back to it. Had a pretty good, decent weekend there. Dropped our best bet yesterday. I was on the other side of that Angels-Reds game there. I just thought the Angels would have been able to get to Brady Singer. Apparently, Reds did the job there. So as a Reds fan, not mad about it, but I just thought that was a good letdown spot for them. But ready to bounce back today. Got a good card and home run hit list and bounce back 2. We had a pretty rough weekend, but we hit 2 yesterday, so we're just ready to get to it.
Yeah, so you get to it indeed. Had a 2-1 day yesterday, so I'm happy with that bounce back for myself. Had the best bet come in with the Phillies getting the job done against the Mariners, playing the third game in 3 cities. I don't know if that contributed to it, but it's just the Phillies are really tough, really good at home this season. Thought the line was a little off there. And, of course, Ranger Suarez, and he pitches those night games. Well, I know there's a difference. If you work out, there's a difference when you have 3 meals and when you go out in the morning. It can be a little different for some folks, the way their body works. So that's one of the angles I kind of look at because as a hiker, cyclist, and, working at the gym and yoga, I kind of have I can understand that situation there. So let's say hello to folks chiming in right now. We'll say hello. Sean, what's going on? Was that a tricky card as you said it was yesterday?
Oh, I think so. I mean, I had one game at 1. Free picks went, 0-2 in a push. So, yeah, I thought it was going to be a tough day. I cashed my top play. That's all that matters, But, yeah, it's like today. I mean, I don't know. I don't love it. Other people love it. I love a card. Someday people don't like it. I got a game up today. I've already kind of moved on to the college NFL kind of stuff because when you see the lines like that, it's somewhere I'm going to get into. I don't like doing anything over 140 anyway. So we got football in 3 days.
That is for sure. We certainly do. Football in 3 days, college football. We'll say hello to El Nino. Sal, what's going on?
Doing pretty good. Coming off a pretty good day. So looking forward to keep it rolling here. As you mentioned, football coming up. But, me, I love my baseball. I'm still very much focused on it. So definitely looking forward to finishing this MLB season strong.
Yeah, me too. I'm having a great baseball year, and it seems that to be over the past several years where I have to be deep diving in baseball during football season. I don't mind that. It's only a month, right, up until it gets to October. But yeah, 15 baseball games and add on the college football and on the NFL. I'm ready for it, man. Let's get the multitask to work here. We'll get to the card today. 16 games on the board for Major League Baseball. We got a little bit of W in there as well. So let's get to the games. We'll cover the doubleheader here in the first block. Brewers and Cubs, game 1. We've got the Cubs here, $1.54, total 7.5. Looking here at game number 2 in this one, it will be the Brewers favored $1.07, total sits at 7. And then we move on to Cardinals and Marlins. It's the Marlins $1.28, total of 8. Astros and Tigers, the Tigers $1.60, total of 7. Blue Jays and Pirates, the Blue Jays $1.50, total of 8. And then we'll end this first block with Mets and Nationals, the Mets $1.91, total of 9. Let me just straighten out the pitching because they kind of mixed the pitching up a little bit. So game 1 will be Chad Patrick and Matthew Boyd. And in game number 2, we're going to see Woodruff up there, I believe. Let me get to the
Taillon,
and Taillon. So Taillon comes back here. Woodruff and Taillon there in game number 2. That series there, and just kind of looking to see if there's any pitching changes here. From the overnight. So far, I don't see any. Let's see here. This looks like we're going to be a go here. Yep, we're going to be a go. So no other pitching changes at all. So we'll get started with Chris.
Yeah, looking at game 1, probably leave game 2 alone. But game 1 here, we've got Milwaukee is an underdog there. It's just hard to step in front of that Milwaukee train. I don't care if it's Matthew Boyd or not. I'm going to take them right on the money line. They struggled yesterday against this Brewers team. I think a lot of people have lately. But take Milwaukee on the money line there. I don't care if it's Chad Patrick or who. Even if they're down, they seem to be real clutch and come back. So we'll take them first there. We got Brown and Scooble going at it with Houston and Detroit. I know it's at 7. I'm going to take the under there. I think at least under first 5 if you want to get in and out of that. I think we see a lower scoring one between those two guys. Looking at this Toronto and Pittsburgh one, you got Scherzer and Keller, not two great options there, but Toronto's way overpriced on that one there just to take them at this point. So I don't know. I think both of them can probably get hit, so I might take the over in that one there. Scherzer we know can get hit for sure. It's just whether or not Pittsburgh wants to hit today. And then looking at that last one, I'm going to take the +1.5 there with the Nationals against the Mets there, just on the run line there. I think they can keep it close enough there to get to Peterson. And I know Irvin's not been great. Might look at a total there, but I'd rather have the run line there.
There we go with Chris. Move on over to Sean.
I said yesterday with the Cubbies, I say the same thing today. Like, run line on both. Like, you look at this line. How the hell is Talion favorite over Woodruff?
that one got me
flipped
too.
back. That flipped back.
That
flipped back. The Brewers are favored now again in game 2.
Okay. I mean, it's still a -105 or something. It's not like they're favored like a
-110.
They're -105 each way. The fact that that's even that is ridiculous. I mean, guys making his first start. How many guys we see their first start back from injury do nothing or do okay for 4 innings and still give up 2 or 3 runs? I mean, what is this? And then Boyd Cubbies run line again. I said yesterday, Cubbies run line in both games. I'll say Cubbies run line in these if you want to play them. I guess the Stros and Tigers look too easy to take a under with those two guys, right? 6.5. The old 6.5. It's kind of like no thank you to that. I want to go over the Jays and the Pirates though with these two guys. Scherzer obviously gives up runs wherever he's at now. He's not the same kind of cat. And Keller's, at one point he was like just terrible with no wins, getting no decisions. That's an over spot. And again, I got my soft spot for Cabrera there. So I don't have in Miami, but again, I got one game. It's in the next block. You can pass. It's all right, folks. You have to wake up in bed every game on a Tuesday in August.
That's right there. JM was talking about Vlad being out. Yeah, he went through an MRI with a hamstring. So you got to wonder if he's, I would probably lean to no, there's no official word out yet on it. But when you got a hamstring, you go through an MRI. I really doubt that Vlad would be in the lineup. But again, nothing official yet. He's still penciled in as expected. But again, that's so when you need an MRI for something that tends to say probably the guy will sit out. On over to Alnitos.
Yeah, as we were saying earlier, I liked yesterday's card better than today's. I do like my best bet today, and a couple extra plays I have up there. But yeah, it's a pretty tricky card today, I think. All that being said, I do like actually a few free plays I still have left over here. Mainly, probably my favorite free play here would be the under in the Astros-Tigers game. I think Scooble and Brown can have good starts. I know they're pretty good lineups they're going up against, but I think it's just better starters here than the lineups. So I think we can stay. I'm seeing 7s here, actually, and actually it's juiced to the over. I'm seeing. So I'll take that nice little price on the under 7. And I was slightly leaning towards the under in the Marlins-Cardinals game. If you like Cabrera, Sean, I think this one can stay under this total. Another one is juiced to the under, but we're getting 8 runs there, so I'll take the under 8 in that one. And I actually like the Cubs in game 1. They're a little juiced, but maybe take them on the run line in the first 5 innings. Probably the best look there for the Cubs in game 1.
There we go from Alaninos. I agree with the Cubs in game with the Brewers in game 2. Give me Woodruff there at that price. It just look a little funky there, but I'm gonna back this Brewers team. They've been again red hot. The Cubs bats are ice cold. That's the concern there with the Chicago bats right now. You look at them here. What is the numbers now? The numbers are getting worse and worse for this hitting team here. Let's see. Right now we're looking at Chicago here, Milwaukee. 236 over the past 26 games. This Cubs lineup, and over their past 27, Milwaukee hitting 295. Their bullpen's in better form. Woodruff in his past 5 starts, ERA 1.86. I got Milwaukee's won 15 of 16 in August. I've got to look at Milwaukee there in game number 2 of that doubleheader. And what else did I have here? I have to go with I see 7s out there, so I'll go under Astros Tigers here with Skubal and Hunter Brown on the mound. We're looking at this Tigers team 7-3 to the under on the road against lefty starters. Detroit 10-4 to the under at home, facing a team with a 5.40 to 620 win percentage. I'll go under in that game there. All right, let's continue here on the Tony S'more shows. We move right on to the middle block. Mariners and Phillies. The Phillies $1.77, total of 8. Orioles and Red Sox. Red Sox $1.35, total of 9. White Sox and Braves. Well, the White Sox got it done yesterday here. They're dogs again. It's Braves $1.58, total 8.5. Yankees and the Rays. This one has come down. Yankees down to $1.20, total of 8. And it's the Rangers and Royals here. We've got the $1.05 on both sides, total 8.5. We get it started here with Chris.
Yeah, looking at this White Sox Atlanta, take White Sox money line. It's Bryce Elder. Enough said there. Just fade the Braves. They can't even get it done against the White Sox. Like, are you serious? I think they were giving tickets away to that game yesterday. I missed it. I hate that because Lennon Sosa hit a home run right where I would have probably been sitting. But take White Sox money line, fade the Braves, period. And then over in the Orioles Red Sox, I know we're at 9, but we know Buehler can get hit. We know Sagano can get hit. Take that over the 9 there. I think they get it out of Fenway today. And I don't like taking the Yankees at all. Got Baz, Rodon, got an 8 there. I like the over there. If I had to lean, I'd take a side with the Yankees there, but I don't want really any part of that. I really just take the over. I think both those guys get rocked today. In that one, we're at Tampa Bay, so I mean, we know the stadium there. They're probably pretty familiar with that since that's their minor or whatever stadium it is for the Yankees. So they're probably familiar with that place. We'll go there, and I got to go back to the run line with the Phillies. Man, they just destroyed the Mariners yesterday. It was terrible. Everybody in that lineup got a hit. You had a couple multiple home runs in that one. Christopher Sanchez should be able to keep the Mariners under control there, and the Phillies should be able to do what they do at home. So we'll take them on the run line.
There we go with Chris. Move on over to Sean.
We'll do Red Sox over there. Buehler on the hill. Orioles be able to hit him. Braves over again with the White Sox. I like the Royals Rangers under with Lugo and Kelly there. And that's it. That's a wrap on the second block.
On the middle block from Sean. We move on over to
totals.
Yeah, interesting number here. You mentioned, I think so. Were you just talking the over in the Orioles Red Sox game? I think someone might have mentioned the White Sox Braves over, or at least how bad Elder's been, and seeing the team total at 3.5 here for the White Sox. So maybe take over that one because I think they can get to Elder here. I'm not completely down on the Braves, unfortunately. Chris is. I think they definitely have been showing some signs of life lately, but yeah, that yesterday was a very disappointing loss. Today, I just think it's a bad pitching matchup for them. I'll just take the White Sox in the first 5, though. I kind of agree with the over there in the Orioles-Red Sox game. And a big, pretty interesting line move there on the Yankees, which, as Chris was mentioning, I think they are a lot more comfortable than what the Rays have looked this season in that stadium. So tricky spot here, tricky series for the Rays, I think. And last but not least, we had the Royals. Probably one of my favorite free plays here too is going to be the under in this one. And as far as the side's concerned, should be a really, really interesting matchup here. But because the pitchers, you got Lugo that was starting off hot and then starting to fall off. Kelly's starting to look a little better recently after a rough start. But then the teams are doing the opposite. So the Royals are the hotter team now. So it's a very tricky matchup here as far as the side's concerned. But I like this one to stay under the total.
Yeah, Lugo got his 2-year bag. He's gone the other way ever since. That's what happened there. The Rays game, there is a 48% chance of rain. I only really mention when it's about 50% or greater, but that's the only really high percentage of rain today in that stadium. Rodon and Baz in that one. games. I agree here with Chris. I'll take the run line here with the Phillies. Christopher Sanchez, great. And Seattle's just not hitting 220 over their past 29 games. Phillies 269 at home. Miller in his 5 road starts, ERA almost 6.5. And then you look at Sanchez, his past 10 starts at home, ERA 1.77. And Seattle's getting worse for them now to the run line. They're now 3-15 to the run line in August, losing 15.5 units. So I'll look at Philadelphia in that spot there. I got to come back with Chicago again here. I've had them in the Royal Series. Didn't get much done, but they got the Braves here. I'll take them at that big plus price. Chicago in the better hitting form over the past 30 days. Smith in his past 3 starts, ERA of 2.51. You look at Elder past 9 starts, ERA 7.77. I don't remember when the Braves would have someone pitch with these numbers. They are very quick with the hook, more than any team I've seen in Major League Baseball. They don't let these guys figure it out. You've got to know before you come in and pitch for them. But little change for this Braves organization, because guys like this, they don't get many tries when their numbers are like this. They are quick to send these guys down, which is kind of strange. Maybe they have.
Oh, these guys, they signed Eric Fetty and Carlos Carrasco. They don't have any pitchers.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't have anybody.
Yeah, that is true. It's just strange to see, because they are very fast with the hook there in Atlanta. When you grind every day, you start to figure stuff out like this. Guys,
right. The pitchers, when they expand to a couple more cities, don't worry about it. Pitching will get better as we get more teams.
That's right. They have more. That means runs. That we'll see probably average a half run per game greater now. That's what we'll probably see there. Yeah, I'm going to look at the Yankees here. It's not the worst spot for Tampa Bay. I mean, they just finished a 12-game road trip, but they did have the day off on Monday. So I think there may be a little fatigue still left in them. But the issue I have with this Rays team is when they face winning teams, they fail. They're 3-17 in their past 20 games against winning teams, losing 14 units. Against losing teams, actually, the Yankees 15-11 is showing a half-unit profit. So I'll look at the Yankees in that one. Yeah, I'm going to fade Lugo here. I'm going to take Texas here. Lugo's not been right. Kelly in his past 10 starts, ERA 3.28. Look at Lugo's past 6 starts, ERA 7.5. I'll look at Texas there in that spot. And what else we have? Yep, those are the games that I like in this block. So let's get to the final block here as we close out baseball today with Athletics and Twins. The Twins here, $1.35 here. Total coming in here at 8.5, coming down a little bit from last night. Dodgers and Rockies. Boy, the Dodgers really threw out a stinker yesterday. Dodgers 260, total of 12. Reds and Angels. Reds here, $1.26, Hunter Green on the mound. That one's come down, total 8.5. Giants and Padres. Wow, the Padres blew an opportunity here yesterday. Padres, $2, total of 8. Our man Wang Tang on the mound. There's some guys that have had this guy, boys. He had a rough 2 years in baseball, man. Those numbers are ugly. And then Guardians. Oh, boy, punchless Guardians here against Arizona. Arizona looked like the Guardians yesterday. Couldn't score. Arizona here, $1.21, total of 8.5. We get it started here with Chris.
Yeah, looking at the Athletics Twins, I'm gonna fade the ace there, Joe Ryan. Athletics just seem to play the better ball outside of the shelter. I guess they like to get out of there and actually get to a real ballpark there.
Like hot showers.
Yeah, hot showers and close bathrooms and all the amenities that they don't have. So. I'll take a shot with the Athletics on the money line there, fading Joe Ryan. I know it's Jacob Lopez, but I think everybody's going to jump on that because it's Joe Ryan and everything there. But the Athletics do play better ball, and they hit right-handed pitchers a lot better than the Twins hit left-handed pitchers. So we'll take them there. Rockies, Dodgers. I know it was a little bit underwhelming yesterday. Dodgers definitely dropped that. We got 12 today, but you look at Gomber, he struggles against every spot in the lineup except the 5th spot and the 9th spot. Anybody in those spots is going to get home runs, should get home runs. Emmett Sheehan, same thing. He can get rocked as well if these Rockies decide to show up today. Back in my guy, Hunter Green. I liked his last start there. Was on the opposite side of that yesterday. Shouldn't have been on that with the Angels. But it was Brady Singer, so, what are you going to do? We'll take the Reds there with Hunter Green, at least first 5. You can take them full game either way. Cleveland, Arizona, same thing. Bybee and Rodriguez, both giving up at least Bybee's given up 22 home runs this year. Rodriguez, 20 home runs. If everybody shows up today, we should see an over in that one. And then I'm leaving San Diego alone. I don't want any part of that one. I don't care if it's Tang and Pivetta, whoever. That's just crazy to put that much on the Padres, and I'm just leaving that one alone.
We're gonna go with Chris. We move on over to Sean.
All right, what do we got here? Jeez. How about those Dodgers yesterday? No way they could lose again.
No way. No how. Almost $3.
They didn't lose.
Over.
Drop ball. They didn't lose. Yeah, the errors, right? It was the errors. Diesco couldn't catch a fly ball.
Over Dodgers there. Hunter Green is back. Man, is my over 8.5 alive? I already chalked it off as an over 8.5 wins for him. Sees a win as a loss. Can this guy get a win? Can I eke out 4 wins in the next month with this guy? Or at least
they're in a wild card race. They're in the wild card race, so that's helpful, right? They're not going to sit him. They got to win.
Yeah, I mean he's got to win them all down the stretch for me. I'm biased toward my guy Hunter here, so I gotta take the Reds. Padre run line with Tang on the hill.
Geez, yeah, Tang.
All right, even it's minus 105. I'd be a run line there. And there you go. Yeah, Jay adjusted. What happened? Freaking Wilson. I'll tell you what happened. His freaking buddy comes up and just reeled off 20 homers and buried us. Wilson decided to get hurt. Ace, freaking ace. That's it. What am I gonna say? Guardians. Ace. This team.
They need Guardians.
Arizona wants to trade Kettle Marte in the offseason. What are they doing?
Yeah. That's Arizona. That's because of the Montgomery contract.
Well, no, they also said there. They said he's like a clubhouse tumor there too, with his diva activities.
The divas. He needs his own chair, his own locker room.
Because they said he becomes 10-5 like mid-season next year, so they want to get rid of him so they don't get stuck with him.
Ah. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
All right. We move right on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting stat Rod put up there, but at this price, you don't really need many stats. It's just obviously way overpriced here. The Dodgers, not just the money line minus 260, which is a little bit ridiculous, but I think even worse are the run lines. I mean, you're gonna lay 1.5, minus 2 to 1, lay 2 to 1 on your money, and fucking and lay the run line. Even you're even laying juice on the minus 2.5. So I'll probably end up on the Rockies there plus the 2.5, getting my little plus money there. I think they can keep it somewhat competitive, if not pull the upside off again. I don't know. It's been an interesting season for the Dodgers. Seeing them show up against the better teams, and especially more recently get swept by the Angels, and then we saw what they did yesterday. So yeah, tough one there. Yeah, they probably do bounce back, but I think the value is on the Rockies. And I like the Reds there a lot. Might end up being a premium play actually. Big pitching advantage there. Yeah, he's coming off an injury, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. He's just a much better starter than Hendricks. So I'll go Reds in that one. And yeah, maybe have the Padres -1 as a parlay piece or something, because that's pretty juicy there. If you want to go run line on a single teamer, that's the way to go there, I guess.
There from El Ninos. I'm going to look here at Athletics here. I like the way Jacob Lopez is pitching right now. He's been pretty sharp. Athletics hitting the ball very well. 273 over their past 28. Twins at 229. But you look at Lopez's past 5 starts, ERA 1.55, and their bullpen has been sharp as well. When you look at these Minnesota 6-11 at home, facing an AL starter with an ERA of 3.7 or lower, losing 7.5 units. So good pitching doesn't work for them. Minnesota struggles there at home. So look at them in that spot. Yeah, I'm not touched. Dodgers are an NBA team. You just they turn it on, turn it off. When's the lights on, you just don't know. I mean, that's really what they are. They're like an NBA team. You got all these superstars. A lot of they show up when they want, and we'll get right when the Padres come to town. We'll get right for the playoffs, and listen, the Rockies will mail it in. That's what you're seeing from the Dodgers.
Long season.
They turn into an NBA team. There, I'll go with the Reds. This was $1.40 last night. It's come down considerably. The Angels have their bullpen problems. You look at the Hendricks' past 9 starts, ERA of 5. The Reds are now 12-8 on the road, facing an AL team with an on-base percentage of 330 or lower, returning almost over 7 units. The Reds are in a wild card race. The Angels are pretty much packed it up. So give me the living over the dead. I'll take the Reds in that one. And what are we going to do here with this Guardians-Arizona game? My goodness. It's just the Guardians got 3 runs. And you would have never thought that would have happened the way this Diamondbacks team has been hitting the ball. But I'm going to stay away from that one and stay away from that Padres game and the Giants side. That's I know Tang has just been lit up, man. I mean, this dude, this year and last year, it's just been ugly. I mean, he appeared in 3 games this year, gave up 11 earned runs with 8 walks in 10 innings. They worked him 11 innings last year, 12 earned runs, 8 walks, and 4 outings. It's just been horrible the last two call-ups for this guy, man. But all right, let's continue here. Hey, listen, yeah, Byron Palmer with the stat here. 9-0, Reds 9-0 against the Angels in the last 9. Wow. There you go. All right, let's move on over here. We got a full card here from the W. That's the way they do things. They give everybody the day off at the same time, and they come back to work at the same time. So we got Lynx and Liberty 3, total 165.5. Sun and Mystics. It is the Mystics 6, total 157. Storm and Sky, we got the Seattle Storm 11 on the road, total 158. Dream and Aces, we got the Aces 2, total 165.5. Mercury and Valkyries, we got the Mercury 6.5, total 155.5. Well, our only guy here in W is Chris.
Yeah, definitely not doing any heavy lifting, throwing my back out for the WNBA today, but I'll give you guys one. Definitely check out the 2-3 zone. Those guys did a wonderful video on that, and check out the happy hour as well. There's plenty more guys that cover this, but I'll give you one. You guys, I like the Lynx. I like Minnesota teams, the Timberwolves and the Lynx here. And you look at their last 3 games, I mean, they've just owned New York, so they're at a plus price there on the money line. I would take that, and I would also take the over. They've gone 2 out of 3. They've gone over in their last couple meetings this season there. So I would take the Lynx on the money line as well as a lean to the over. And for the rest of the games, definitely go check out that video the guys put together on 2-3 zone. Go support that and get those plays, and then check out the happy hour for the rest of them.
There we go from Chris. All right, that's right. Check out happy hour. Got a crew covering the entire NBA in a video compilation, very popular out there. You haven't checked it out, go check it out. It does do very well in that sport, giving you a really deep dive, good analysis and picks there from the crew in the WNBA 2-3 zone. All right, we got you through our Parlay Purple segment. Now it's time to – oh, no, we haven't gone that. Now it is time for our Parlay Purple segment where our captains give out a parlay, team player prop, game of the future, week 0 in college football, week 1 NFL, game of the future. You make the call there. We start with Chris.
Yeah, we're going to take Cardinals money line, White Sox money line, Athletics money line. Don't parlay them, play them straight unless you're chasing generational wealth and do what you want to. And your home run pick of the day, I'd love to give this guy out. You guys already know. He has found himself in the weak spot. He does really well against right-handed pitchers. It's going to be Rowdy Tellez. You look at it, Seth Lugo's given up 17 home runs to left-handed batters. Tellez hits right-handed pitchers very well. So we'll go with our boy Rowdy today to get it done.
Let's see if he can avoid sticking to a team. I think he's been in 5 teams the last 5 years.
Very hard to collect his baseball cards. You get one from every team. It's starting to be like Pokemon. You're collecting them all.
That's right. The traded series. That's why they got the traded series, the Topps traded series, the traded stars. You find on that one. Someone who's no stranger to card opening when you follow him on Twitter is Sean.
Yeah, I just moved all my cards into a little tote. I have I had to clear out a little desk or a little shelving thing. So I was I had a bunch of 2022 stuff from Bowman. And I was I'm gonna save it. I just put it in a tote, move it out. But yeah, no cards in a while. I'm waiting for the strike next year. I'll be ready to go when they strike next year to do a bunch of videos. Top plays up on the board for today. Another winning essay. I think I got a 13-5 run, 13-4 run, something like that for MLB. 3-pack yesterday, 0-2-1. We'll call this today total Tuesday, 3 total, 72-53 plus 2,500 on our MLB for this season free picks. Baltimore over 9, Braves over 8.5, KC under 8.5. There you go.
There you go from Sean. Move on over to Nino's.
Yeah, I'll go with Padres -1. You go with the Reds and the under. Torn between 2 unders here for the third pick. Between the Astros Tigers under and the I'll just go Astros Tigers under. There we go.
Here we go with El Nino. So what I like here, I like the under Astros Tigers. I'll go here with the Rangers, and I'll go here with the Diamondbacks in that one. All right, we got you through our Parlay Purple segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com. And into a big week of action here. Got a lot of MLB, WNBA, NFL preseason here. The final week of the preseason, 16 games on tap. Week 0 from college football as well on tap here on Saturday. Let's see what Chris has got rolling on. By the way, guys, we just gave you our free picks. If you want to get our best bets, just click the link in the description. You'll head on over to Tony'sPicks.com. And, of course, you'll find all of our cappers up there with their premium plays, best bets, and more with full documented records for you guys to take a look at, packages and more up on the site. Let's see what Chris has rolling over at Tony's Picks right now. Been doing great work here over the past 7 days. Chris, what you got for sale?
Yeah, it's got you a 3-pack in baseball day best bet, 2 premiums there. The best bet of the day is actually a first 5 run line there, so we can get in and out and move on about our day there. So catch that. It's all included in one package, buy one or the other there. So yeah, hop on that, and then hop on some of the long-term, short-term. Start to see some TBDs and stuff as we, we're not starting to, but I guess we're seeing more TBDs here recently. We get you that late steam action there right before game time there. Get you all the information you need there and get you some line movements. Hop on something there, and then I still got my season pass through the World Series. Get you everything I put through for baseball through that. We will have some more plays in other sports as they come up here. I do cover college football, NFL, those type things. So as those start to pop off, I'll get you some of those as well. 2-for-1 cappers, you can put money in your pocket makes a lot of sense. Like I tell you guys every morning, do that. Doesn't have to be me. You can put 2 people that cover other sports together and put them to work for you. Do that. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout, save you the 15%. And yeah, let's just try to continue this good streak that we've had the past 7 days. We're reading the board pretty well these days.
That's right, guys. Got to go with Chris over at Tony's Picks. These great results there from Chris. 3-pack, best bet up on the board. And you can also scroll and get Chris's long-term subscriptions. You guys love that 7-day pass early in the week. You get all of Chris's premium plays here from the major sports he covers. So get on board, get signed up, and Tony T is your promo code. We'll knock off that 15% off. You only get that on our videos. We don't put that anywhere else. So those folks checking out our videos get that 15% off. That promo is not promoted anywhere else. All right, let's see what Sean's got rolling on over at Tony's Picks. Sean's put together a great year in baseball as well, over 3,200 units of profit, all documented. This is based on $100 unit wagers size, which is pretty much what everybody in the industry does. So we'll see what Sean, what you got for sale?
Yeah, just a little money maker up. Go get it. I told you I was taking it easy the last week or so here. I mean, that's the way it's been. I think I'm 9-3 the last 7 days on the site here. Again, kind of like some things. I give out the free picks because people like free stuff, but the best bets are always on the premium side of things. So there you go. What's there to say? Got MLB up for today. Couple college football. We'll talk about those more on Friday. I mean, I'll see if I put a package up because some of these lines have moved since I've put them out. You'll probably get them here because I am a guy who bets early on games. So if you have money in your pocket because you're not a degenerate betting day to day, you'll be able to enjoy some of my early line moves. Otherwise, I don't know. Pick up an extra shift at Dollar General and get a season pass. Let's go.
Let's go there. I'm always Sean over at Tony's Picks. You can see Sean's moneymaker play up there for you right now. Of course, long-term subscriptions because Sean gets his plays early. So if you want to take advantage of that, beating the line moves, getting the early, getting some of the soft numbers there, get on board with Sean as he puts his plays in early from football. So there's your long-term subscriptions from a 3-day, 7-day, 1 month, all the way to a year. That's the way to roll with Sean. And, of course, he does have his moneymaker up there, which is profit guaranteed. The most earned profit amount purchased will be credit back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. Get on board there with Sean over at Tony's Picks. All right, let's see what's rolling over at Tony's Picks. We'll see what El Nino's has got for sale here. And El Nino's showing profit over the last 7 days. What you got, El?
Yeah, I got my best bet up there so far. We'll get there with a 3-pack shortly. Got some extra plays there for everyone on the long-term passes for now. And could have a couple Steam plays in there as well today. So definitely look out for those. Make sure you check your emails, which is where you get your Steam plays emailed right to you. And which is one of the best features when you get one of those long-term or 2-for-1 capper passes over at Tony'sPicks.com. And as these guys were telling you, the best way to go is definitely getting one of those 2-for-1 capper passes.
That's right, guys. Yeah, both that news over at Tony's Picks. See his Grand Slam best bet up there on the board from baseball. Long-term subscriptions. Now, remember, plays are in the system by 11 a.m. Eastern time, but we continue to handicap throughout the betting cycle for our customers. And we see any plays late in the system, we can put them in between 10 minutes and 2 hours before game time. And those are emailed directly to long-term subscribers using the email you use when we sign up for the service. Late Steam feature. Don't see it offered anywhere else but here at Tony'sPicks.com. Soon to have props loaded in the system as well. We started to roll it out a little bit with team totals, nerfies, yerfies there. So guys, get on board here with the long-term subscriptions over at Tony'sPicks.com over on our premium side. All right, guys. Right now I have a best bet on the board for Major League Baseball. Come off a winning night last night with the best bet coming in as well. I'm working on a 3-pack. Should have that up in about half an hour or so. So get on board with me over at Tony's Picks. And, of course, match you up with the 2-for-1 cap promotion. Great value there to go ahead and get signed up. Just a reminder to everybody, we're here every day here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. It is the Tony's Picks the morning show. So make sure you tune in, like, subscribe, set those notifications, be live with us, get these plays right in real time. Of course, we appreciate everyone's interaction and your picks in the comments, whether you're watching us live or on replay. We love to see your picks in the comment area. And of course, if you happen to miss any show, you can always head on over to our YouTube channel. I will bring up our YouTube channel so we can show it off a little. We can show it off to you folks. Not only just our live replays, but a lot of great content up there. You want to see the live replay of our show? Just hit the live tab, and then our replay will come up there, so you can watch that. Members feature here. If you'd like to support us even more, you can become a member. Hit the join button, get early access to my videos and more. Happy hour. That's here Monday through Friday. Rod hosted at 5 p.m. Eastern time. You're going to see Ron. You're going to see Ramon. You're going to see Brian up there. And some of our morning cappers in the morning will chime in. You see Justin chime in. Some of the guys will chime in there as well. Hitting the video tab. A lot of great content on demand from El Nino's looking for those dogs. Chris with his home run props. Spreadsheet play of the day here from Ron Crawford. He chimes in as well. Also, Ron Crawford chimes in with his KBO. That's a late release. It's released about 8 p.m. Eastern time. So for those folks that need your action overnight, well, Ron's got the KBO covered for you. My deep dive with baseball with a lot of pitcher stats, trends that support the picks. They don't make the picks. They support the picks there. So check me out. We also put them all in a compilation for you. Alessandro, we got the Contender Series right now in UFC today. So he's got the Contender Series 2 parlay pick predictions for you up there. So check that video out if you would. We talked about Ron's KBO picks. You can see them here on our channel. Released 8 Eastern time for the overnight games. 2-3 zone is up. 5 WNBA picks today from Ramon, Ron, and Justin. So make sure you guys check that one out there and get those plays. Really good, great show. Great numbers there from those folks, those that contribute to the 2-3 zone there. All right. Well, Cappers talk a little bit more what they got up there. Chris, your home run video has been very popular.
Yeah, it's been pretty popular. Of course, this weekend we dropped a few. Had some negativity on there, so please keep it respectful in the comments and everything. I do my best here to get you guys the best I can see out there. Understand this is just insights backed with data that I've got with matchups and everything like that. I try to get you guys the best I can, but I mean, a home run prop is 5-1, 6-1. I mean, it's I'm not going to hit every single one of them. I do try to do the best I can with getting you guys winners, and for the most part, we at least cash 1 or 2 a day. I've been trying to slack down on how many I give you. That's just a little overwhelming with the choices, but yeah, I do appreciate everybody's positivity that has been on there. Of course, the negative ones are just going to be there. They're going to be there when you lose. They're never really there when you win. But just wanted to address that. But I do appreciate everybody jumping in there and having my back against those people. You guys have been great. I do try to respond to you guys as quick as I can. I was very busy this weekend tattooing, so I didn't get a chance to get back to you guys as much as I'd like to. I'll try this week as well. I love to interact with you guys. I love all the comments, love all the support. You've got 6 out there today. One of them, I'll just go ahead and tell you from it, is Lennon Sosa. It would make his 3rd day in a row with the White Sox there. But he's on fire, and he hit one out in Truist yesterday. Like I said, I wish I was there to get it. But anyway, guys, got 6 out there. I'll put a couple more in there. We're just going to keep rolling it out. And I do have something in the works there waiting for my database to come up for NFL. So we'll see what we can do there. But keep the comments coming. Keep them respectful. And I'll keep trying to give you guys the best winners I can find.
That's right. And of course, Sean, we got you here in the morning. We see you popping once in a while there on the happy hour.
Yeah, I'll be back with more football as that comes into play and stuff like that. And but yeah, enjoy the morning. I like to knock it all out. And I'm up early, so morning guy. And I don't like waking up, but what do you got to do? Early bird gets the worm.
That's right. Everybody gets the best number too. Al Ninos, there we see you up on the videos there with your dogs and of course your -1s.
Yeah, dogs, not as big plus money as Chris's home runs, but they've been heating up though on the 8-1 run, I believe now. So 2 sweeps over the last 3 videos. Swept the card yesterday. And yeah, so check those out. I'm always looking for everybody else's dogs. As you mentioned, I don't mind the negativity. Just keep it respectful, please. If I'm doing bad, I don't mind you complaining about it. But yeah, as Tony likes to remind everybody, just keep it respectful. And yeah, I guess it's been pretty quiet in the comments since they've been hitting. But hey, I always like hearing your dogs too. And yeah, the house special is back too. If you want to go check that out, I got one I like quite a bit today. So yeah, go check that one out too.
L's -1 is up there, guys. So check out all their great video content over on the Tony's YouTube channel. Hit that like and that subscribe. All right, with you back tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Happy hour with Ron, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Tune in. Maybe we sometimes we get those pitching change-ups, lineups changes. Will Vlad play or not? We'll find that answer when we get to the happy hour. All right, anybody have anything to say before we close it out?
Just make it a winning day, guys.
All right, let's make it a winning. Well, make it ready to go. Let's make it a winning. We'll wait. Goodbye, guys. Make it a winning one. We're back here tomorrow on the Tony.